in the morning, I hear the work bell ring, and I'm headed for the table. I see the same old thing. Ain't no food up on the table. Ain't no pork up in the pan. What's up, Joe? What's going on, buddy? Joe DeMasi, you win. You were the first one in the lunchtime chat. What's up, buddy? How was everything? Everything good? Isaac, not far behind, my man. What's up, Isaac? I see the same old thing. Let the midnight bless you. Shine the light on me. West Virginia country boy Daniel M. There he is. I got a ball. Oh, ball, baby. Sorry. Yes, sir. I'm good. Hope you're good. Yeah. I just got done my route. I just got done the route and waiting. I'll take my half-hour lunch and then we'll head back and we'll get out of here. Yes, sir. Dwayne Sweetney, Jay Smooth, game time. The weather, it's starting to precipitate now. They're expecting around 3 to 5 inches. Game time, what's up? The new coaching staff is coming along very nicely. Yeah, I mean, Mark kind of poo-pooed the coaching staff. I like it because it's not the same old, same old. You got young guys, college guys, right? A lot of them are college guys that are coaching college talent. I like that. Jimbo, Kellen Moore out of Philly, brother. Yeah, I told everybody. Nobody believed me. Philly 500, he was saying, just come back. Listen, Jimbo, he's not why you guys won. You won because of that defense. So, Kelly, hey, there you are. I was wondering where you've been. Thanks for keeping up our Cowboy fortitude. You're welcome, Kelly. I was just thinking about you. I was going through my emails, and I'm like, Kelly, I haven't seen her in a while. And boom, there you go. I reached out. I'm a little afraid, everybody. I reached out to a few people that I haven't seen on the channel that I've sent stuff to. Tommy Montoya, I haven't seen in a while. I'm worried about Tommy. I emailed him, and I have not heard back, and that was yesterday. So, I hope everything's okay with Tommy. As you know, Tommy wasn't doing well. I'm going to Levi Stadium next year for the Eagles Super Bowl. All right, cool. Who cares about next year, Bobby? What's up, bro? Ben Poughton, my friend. Ben Poughton? What's up, Vinny? Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for Frank Reich. That makes the most sense that makes the most sense. Chris May, the pizza guy. Hope Tommy's okay. Yeah, Tommy Montoya. Remember he was under 100 pounds. Jay Smooth, I have been watching videos of Eagle fans destroying the streets. Yeah, I have a lot of people sending me stuff about that. There's fights. It's always going to happen, so I'm not going to sit there and say, you saw what happened in Kansas City during their parade. Let's just hope everybody's okay. Momo, there you go. I did not get your email. It's GameTimeBrian, as it's spelled here, at gmail.com. But I'll check later, but I don't think I got it, Momo. Carrying light post around, Vinny, yeah. I did see that and smashing it. I never understood. Yeah, Bobby, like I said, we got 3 to 5 inches. Pause. See, the roads are brined up. The roads are brined up. Yeah, I didn't see it, Momo, so send it to me right now. GameTimeBrian at gmail.com. Send it to me right now. I only got one email from somebody, and it's a guy around the corner from me, Jimbo, so. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get them together tomorrow. Win a Super Bowl and destroy your city, Vinny. I hope that's not what happens, but a lot of them are young kids, who just use it as an excuse to destroy, loot, and destroy. I'm in Lexington, Virginia, just down the road from Mark. Can we get about 10 inches right now? Yeah. Hey, Kelly, he's down at the Red Brick House right now. Okay. All right, Momo. No worries. We'll make sure you get it, brother. T. Higgins said he wants to be back in Cincinnati, but he wants to be the #1 wide receiver. That's not going to happen, Daniel. That's not going to happen. I don't think we Delco Destroyers. Flip Shelton, what's up, brother? I don't think we can afford a T. Higgins with all the holes. I'd rather draft a young one. We got CD, but who knows? Thanks, Jimbo. Yeah, Winsboro is in my back door. Yeah, Kelly, he's right there, right across from the Walmart there. One of these years, I'll get out and hang out with him for a couple days. That's a big hike for me. Because getting to Mark's house, I can get there in like 2 hours and 40 minutes early in the morning if I drive. But if I go any other day than Sunday, it takes me all of 3 hours to get to Mark's house. And that's another 3 hours up the road. Game time, I believe that T. Higgins is going to leave Cincinnati. Me too. I definitely believe he's leaving Cincinnati. Brian saying hi to everyone but me. Aisha. Hi, Aisha. Sorry, I can't see everything. I got a headache. I did put up the new channel members. I added a tier for people. So, what's up, Dwayne? Well, if you go, you better invite me out to eat. But Kelly, we'll definitely get out there. You come hang out at Mark's house. Do you think Travis will retire? I hope so, Bobby. Why not? But I doubt it. You like Tezuka Johnson out of Orca? Oh yeah, Tez Johnson. Daniel, I do. I don't know if I was watching the draft show earlier, Daniel, or listening to it. I don't know that he'll be there in the 3rd round. They got a 3rd round grade on him. I get it. If he's there in the 3rd round, I have a feeling that we would have already grabbed our receiver. But we did get the Oregon wide receivers coach in Dallas. So, you know who Daniel? Do you know who he also coached? He also coached a Cooper Kupp. Indigenous, the Chiefs dynasty is not over. F the Eagles. Indigenous. I like the fighting you, bro. I like it. My fantasy list, I'd like to have Devontae Adams and Miles. I'll take Miles, Kelly. I'll definitely take Miles. What's up, Game Time and everybody? What's up, Clemente? Bobby, is your coach? Yeah, it's pretty much done. We got a mix of young and veteran guys. Mainly younger guys. We'll see. Who knows, Bobby? Who knows? I like Danny Stutzman for linebacker later rounds. Joe DeMasi out of Oklahoma. I like him. I like him. I like Lander. Is it Lander Barton? I like the Oregon. Bassa. I know he's undersized, but he's a beast. I see green in my sleep. Going to be a long year. Nah, it's never as bad as it seems, Chris. Kelsey looked beat up. Yeah, he did. Brian, be careful Friday because the parade is on that day. Aisha, I'm about 35 minutes over. I'm about 40 minutes over the bridge out in the middle of nowhere. I'm good. They were talking about we're not passing up on Josh Simmons, left tackle. Clemente, he has a patella tendon issue. He better not go 12, or that's a reach in my opinion. Patellar tendon issue. He's going to drop in the draft. He might even be there in the 2nd round. Just me. Just me. Yep, he coached Cup. Yep. I hope they go for a running back later rounds. Joe, I don't want too late. That's the thing. I don't want it too late. I want 2 running backs out of this whole deal. If Gentry's gone, there's 3 guys I would pick at 12. Everybody else I would drop down, but it's going to be hard to drop down. You may not be able to drop down. You know, I would want Mason Graham, Genty, or McMillan. One of those 3. I would say McMillan, Graham, then Genty. Those are my 3. Obviously other guys, but they're going to be gone. Like Abdul Carter and the Colorado cornerback. Hey, Linda, how are you? It's game time. Debo wants out of the 49ers. I know. He makes a lot of money, Jay Smooth. A lot. I would make him cut him. Thanks, Coyote. How are you? Shane Butler, Fly Eagles Fly. Shane, congrats, bro. That's what it's all about, Shane. You're no longer the one-hit wonders, man. Really. Do you think the new coaches draft linemen early? I think we'll get one in the first 2. Defensive line, we'll get one in the first 2 picks, in my opinion. Maybe, I would say top 3 picks, we'll get one. But we need one in either free agency or via trade. Bobby or Dallas isn't going to be relative again this year. Hey, game time, this will kill me. Congrats, Eagles. Damn. Sledhead, you got to take your hat off to them. I liked how they won. Watching that Super Bowl reminded me of the 92 Cowboys. It did. Minus the Emmitt Smith having 100 yards. That defense reminded me of the Cowboys defense. Yeah, he's hurt, Oakland. He could be second round. Yeah, Joe DeMasi, maybe at the bottom of the first, so maybe if you trade back, maybe if you trade down from 12. I don't see Dallas trading from 12. I really don't. I see them using a couple 5s to get back up into the 4th. I really do. Or they'll skip it and screw themselves. Yeah, Shane, man, you're lucky. It's a good time to be an Eagle fan. Derek Harmon, I like that. Daniel M. Derek Harmon. What we got to sit down and figure out exactly what kind of I want to sit down and really look and see over the years what Eberflus has had on his defensive line. What kind of player? I know he likes a good 3 technique. Are we going to pay Osa, or are we going to let Osa go and bring somebody else in? Or go get Jeffrey Simmons? I like me some Jeffrey Simmons, but if Tennessee is looking to sell, then I'll take Jeffrey Simmons, the 26, soon-to-be 27-year-old stud defensive tackle. Eagle fans that do not deserve a Super Bowl, this is why smashing stuff from burning stuff. You win this, got overboard. I know, Moshers, I know. I think we could trade down, but let's see. We'll see. I don't want to trade away from a stud. That's the thing. You would have to trade away from a Genty and then get which I don't think they would do. When your Eagle fans locally give you shit, you're going to have to be alone. Well, Chris, they know not to mess with me too much, but, you got to take a certain amount of shit. We better get the running back in a second. Vinny, yeah, I think you're right. If we don't take one in round 1, because I could see the draft going horribly for the Dallas Cowboys, where, number 1, goes, let's say, Shedeur Sanders, in no particular order. Let's say Shedeur, the Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Tet McMillan, Mason Graham, Ashton Genty. That could be your top 7 picks right there. And so then what? You gotta gamble. And then if you want to trade down, you might as well be at 32, because the player at 32 that the Eagles are gonna get is less of a gamble than the guy you're gonna get. Debo looking fat. I said the same thing, Vinny. I think O'Marion Hampton fits Dallas better than durable he can get in the second round. Given I don't think he'll last until the second round. You know what's going to happen, Linda, because Dallas. We'll see what they do. If they bring back Rico Dowdle, it may give them a little bit of leverage. People won't really know what they're going to go. The last couple of years, how they've handled free agency, Linda, everybody's known their picks before, and they're jumping ahead of them. This goes back from when the Eagles jumped ahead of Dallas to get Dallas Goedert. You know, it happened last year, right? Or Dalton Kincaid, the tight end that went to Buffalo. Was it last year or the year before? It happens every year. We need to hit on most of our picks. We do, but we also need to Coyote. But we also need to have free agency and/or trade. I would be looking to. I personally will be looking to get a stud. My thing is this, Coyote. If we're not going to do anything, why did you sign Dak Prescott? I'm very confused. You know, I understand CeeDee Lamb. He's younger, different position. But why would you sign Dak Prescott again if you're not going to do anything? It makes no sense. Let him walk. Get a compensation pick. You have all that cap room. Go load up. Bring a veteran in while you draft a young one. If we trade Parsons to Cleveland, take that pick and get Carter. A Tony Boo, to me that's like a swap for a swap, but I know what you're saying. I think it was Twiz that was saying that we would have to throw something in. Now, the value for Micah is a lot. Just look at what the Chicago Bears got for, what's his name? They got multiple first-round picks. So, again, you would get, like, if you want Micah, let's start at 2 1s. And if you're throwing in a player, let's say you're throwing in Myles Garrett. I don't think they're getting Myles Garrett. I think he's a little too old. I like him, but I just think it doesn't really fit. It would be Myles Garrett and their number 1 pick and then probably something else. I know Twiz didn't believe it, but I think that's the market. Hey, Game Time. CZ, what's up? Joe Damasio. Harmon is good. Indigenous, who do you think will become head coach of the Saints? They already announced it. Indigenous, they already announced that Kellen Moore was hired. He's going to. He's flying to New Orleans. He's the new coach. I traded back in the first 2 rounds to get more picks. I just need draft picks. I hear you, Daniel, but again, Dallas takes a lot less than they should trading back because where they're at, if those guys go like I told you, nobody's going to want to trade up for anybody specific. But we'll see. I want to see if they do anything in free agency. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. Do you see Genty being there at 12 and no other team jumped us for him? Broadus was saying that it was his job to tell Jerry Jones of these teams. You see Genty. Clemente, I don't see Genty being there. But I hope he is because then we'll have the option to trade or draft. Because you would get something for trading down. Or drafting him, you would get a great player. Until Jerry and company get it together, do something, I'm not counting change. I know, Chris. I concur. I hate losing all these 4th-round draft picks year after year. Kelly, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that we just pick up guys and give up 4th rounds like they're water. They're just wasted picks. I don't understand. You should be happy, Shane. Hey, Game Time, would you draft a safety? We need a safety. That would be, in my opinion, if we traded down a couple times. Makuba, I like, out of Texas. I think that's how you say it, Makuba. I like Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame. Malik Savage, congrats. If the Giants get a quarterback, they're going to leapfrog Dallas quarterback. If the Giants get a quarterback, they're going to leapfrog Dallas guy. Nah. Got to remember how much injuries we had this year, Malik. It all depends who we re-sign, Malik. Nah. We're gonna have a third place schedule this year. I know it's a tough division, but everybody in our division's playing that schedule. Nah, I don't buy that at all, man. Sorry. If Dallas is smart, they will go after Milton Williams and Josh Sweat. Yeah, I don't think so. I hear Bobby. Maybe Milton. Is this a Cowboys fan stream? Raj, yes. I'm a Cowboys YouTuber, but I cover the whole NFC East more or less. I live in Eagles territory, so I cover a lot of Eagles stuff. I stream. So, yes, sir. Dallas Cowboys stinks because of Jerry. You're not wrong. Bobby, you guys are going to keep them. They're gonna. I think they'll keep Milton Williams. I think Josh Sweat's gone. My teacher, who was a Cowboys fan, was coughing. I said, like Dallas. Thanks, Shane. Tread lightly, Shane. We got itchy trigger fingers in here, buddy. We just need to stay healthy. I think we have a good chance to get the number 10 from the wide receiver, the Rams. Cooper Kupp. Yeah, well, I mean, I hope that Cooper Kupp is not traded until draft. Maybe throw one of those fives his way if we don't get a young one. Dallas. Yeah, all right, Shane. All right. That's enough of the bashing, bro. Dallas is. I've seen 3 Super Bowls in my life, in my when I was younger. So we got 5 total. So they may choke now, but they could choke for a few more years, and you still ain't gonna catch up. So tread lightly, my man. Bobby, you don't know if you're gonna get Myles Garrett. Yeah, I don't think Eagles get Myles, but who the hell knows? What if the Cowboys drop to 19? Isaac, if you drop to 19, you're looking at Luther Burden, Emeka Egbuka. You're looking at Mike Green might still be there. You're looking at one of the D tackles, maybe Derek Harmon. You're looking at, like those type of picks. Now I'm not going to read your comment. How's that, Shane? Michael Parsons, I would want at least 3 first-round picks. What's up, Thomas? There he is. What's up, brother? Vinny, I'd never kick you unless you're Texas boy or Mark Holmes. Everyone else is cool. Hit the like button. Thanks, man. Thank you. If the Cowboys trade down a few spots from round 1, you have to stay in the first round and gain a 4th-round pick for this year. If the Cowboys trade down a few spots from game 1, you'd have to stay in the first, gain a 4th-round pick. Yeah, if you drop down a few, I mean, I will be okay with that. If you drop down from 12 to like in the 20s, that's a 3rd-round pick. That's not a 4. That's a 3. So you would have 2 3s and no 4, but you could still package a couple of those 5s to get up into the 4th. Absolutely. Been a Raiders fan my whole life. This year feels different. I feel like Pete can build. Hey, Keegan, I like Pete Carroll. I was actually saying I wanted him to coach the Cowboys to get through the Dak era. Maybe get a young quarterback like an Arch Manning. That's why everybody's talking about trading Micah. I don't know that I'd trade him now. I would save that ammo for a couple years. Re-sign him. He's still very, very young. Maybe use that in a couple years to help you move up to get an Arch Manning if you don't have a. But you might be able to. I mean, this is what I would do. Not this year. I would use the picks this year. But next year and the year after, I would be trading away, trying to accumulate ones for the Arch Manning year. If he's that good. Do you trade up to 10? Nah, Bobby. No. I don't think so, buddy. We need all of our picks. Unless they surprise me and go out and really spend a lot of money in free agency, which they can. Like I said, the levers will be hit at the beginning of March, middle of March. Those 2 switches will be hit in Dak's contract and CD's contract. That'll free up $80 million. somewhat around there. We'll see who they plan on moving on from. Maybe they have a plan that I don't know of. Move on, free up more salary cap. Maybe go out into free agency, structure contacts to the contracts to push down the road a little bit, and try and do something. It's starting to snow now, people. Dwayne, Linda Clinton is really good. I hate to see him go. Game time. How about Shiloh Sanders? Daniel, you can get him at least in the 6th. He may go undrafted. Mike ain't going anywhere. Just junk happens every year after the Super Bowl and silly season. He might go, Thomas. He might go, brother. I hate to tell you, he may go. I'm not saying it's definite, but they're talking about it. Word has gotten to me that they have had internal discussions. They're probably not going to trade him, but you have to value and gauge what you can get from every player. If Dallas can get 2 number 1 picks and more and a player, then you have to seriously think about it. Let me ask you this, Tennessee and Thomas. Thomas, if Tennessee says we'll trade you the number 1 overall pick for Micah Parsons, would you do it? We have 4 5th rounders. That's good. We always find a way to find it. Yeah. I like having a lot of bullets. Like it. Trey Brown, game time. Why are the Dak defenders still attacking Jalen? They shouldn't. They need to shut their mouth. Trey Brown. Again, like I told you, at the beginning of the year, I like Jalen. I'm not here to crap on Jalen. He just won a Super Bowl MVP. That I won $475 off of that alone. But let's face it, he's a winner. He's not a stat compiler. He just, for the most part, is a winner, but that's because it's a team game. You had a dynamic defense, right? But that is over. Until Dak wins a Super Bowl, it's done. Jalen's better. That's it. Sorry. That's how it works. Sorry, Dak Attack. Daniel Barry, what's up, man? Indigenous, the Cowboys will not make the playoffs next season. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'll be close. We'll see. Milton Williams will go for a 23 to 26 million. I don't see Steven and Jerry. I just said if I had the choice, he might. He's going somewhere. He might stay with Philly. My favorite postman, living a dream. What's up, Woke? How are you, brother? We're going to be active, but this Micah crap ain't happening. You never know. I dream at night that we're like an A team and we're going to go on a mission to hold Stephen Jones captive and make him be, and we'll do things we won't have done. Yeah, Kelly. I'm on a mission too. Keegan, if the Raiders can't trade up, they should go for Genty and establish a run game. Yeah, Genty may be a perfect pick for the Raiders. I would love for Tet McMillan to drop the. That would be my best possible scenario. Is Tet McMillan falling to the Cowboys, but I just don't see it. Jay Smooth, game time. Would you sign back Rico? I wouldn't sign him for more than $4 million. $3.5 million. I'll sign him. You want to sign a 2-year, $8 million deal? I'll do it. But that's it. He gets hurt every year. This is the only year he didn't get hurt, and he had a good season. You know what's going to happen next year. No, thank you. Give me 2 young running backs. Go out and give me a Marion Hampton, and go out and give me Devin Neal. Or go get me Devin Neal. I want Devin Neal regardless. Hey, game time and Mailheads crew, hit the likes. Thank you. If the Eagle fans are riding on their horse high, the next oil change. So next year we could be in 4th, they could be in 2nd. 1st, okay. Tommy T, what's up, brother? Good day to all. My birthday begins today. EJB, happy birthday, my man. Exactly, game time. If you can't get multiple picks in a trade down scenario, you get more players instead. Yep. Makes a lot of sense. William Tilton. What's going on, Jason? Who's your team? It's the Cowboys. I agree, Chris. Jerry got to change. Excuse me. Daniel M. If it wouldn't surprise me that if it happens that Diggs and Amari, I think they get Amari instead of Diggs. I got to remember, Diggs is coming off a knee surgery. Yeah, I agree. Unless Diggs comes in late on the cheat, I need another 10 years before we play badly enough to get a top 10 pick. Kelly, I hear you. I definitely hear you. Micah needs to be in a 3-4 system. Putting down the snow here. Are they really West Virginia? Yeah, it's just starting to slowly come down now. Wayne Zimmerman, would Nealon be big enough to be a 3? Interesting idea. Trade Micah Browns for Miles and get Micah Abdul Carter, Miles Garrett. Just think, Wayne Zimmerman. If we traded them if we traded with Cleveland, we would get their number 2 pick and Miles Garrett, and you'd have to give me something else. But at least that. All right, everybody. I'm over 30 minutes. Thomas thinks something would have to be added with that. Yeah. Make sure you guys look out for tonight. I might do a live stream later. We'll see. All right, everybody. I got to go. I'm running late. Tony Boo, happy birthday, EJB. So how do the Cowboys feel about the new coach? Ryan Broussard? It's okay. I don't hate it. It's better than Kellen Moore, in my opinion. But I'll talk to you later. Like I said, have your notifications on. I'll probably do a live stream tonight. All right, late.